want the world to know.
If you're watching this, stand up and dance with me. Was that not fun? Yes, of course it was. Of course it was. I know it was for me. Well, welcome to my video blog today. This is Elba Cologne coming to you from my gym here at home. And I am going to talk about being fun. Was that not fun? Of course it was. And the reason we're talking about this is because I have just made a discovery in the last month of how can I be fun. I used to have fun, but now I get to be fun. And the way I made that discovery is I discover, like, who am I really to people? What I discover is that I get to be myself with every single person. And you do too. Ask yourself, are you the same when you are with everyone, or do you behave differently when you are around certain people? Like, for example, when you're here with your best friend, your partner, your family, your boys, your girlfriends, that you're all cool, straight, you're fun, you're outgoing. And then when you're here at school, church, or work, you're like, oh, you're totally different. So there could be two possibilities that's stopping you from being yourself with everyone. Because if you make that discovery of how you behave differently, then you'll see the contrast. And you are not being your essence. And that's the discovery I made, is that I wasn't the same with everyone. Because of my ego. Yes, I got an ego. And I know you know I have an ego, and some of you don't know, because you guys don't know who I am. But guess what? You have an ego too. I made that discovery of my ego as a person, of who that person exactly is. My ego comes in two forms, and that is fear and judgment. That's what a lot of us have, fear and judgment. And anytime I have any sense of those two, I will put myself in a pocket. If I felt someone's judging me because of my language barrier or my accent or my weight, I put myself in the pocket. And so what I discovered is I wasn't having fun. I wasn't being fun. I wasn't being exactly my essence. And I know I have a lot to offer, and so do you too. So my challenge to you in the next 48 hours is to go out there, be yourself, be your essence with everyone, be your authentic self. Now I want you to know that the way you do that is, because probably some of you are saying, well, I don't know how to do that, or what do you mean by that? Well, I'm reading this book called The 4 Agreements, and the first agreement is to be impeccable to the word. Impeccable to the word means without sin. And so, for example, you just got to be careful, be aware of the words you speak. Because what goes around comes around. So, for example, if you go out there and curse somebody out, expect somebody to curse you. If you're going to go out there and gossip, expect that to come back to you. If you expect to insult somebody, expect that to come back to you. Yeah, what goes around, coming around. Come on, hello. Let's not be ignorant of that. But then, if you are loving, expect love to come back to you. If you are joyous, expect joy to come back to you. If you're inspiring, expect inspiration to come back to you. That's what it means to be impeccable to the word. Another way is stop blaming, being guilty, and shame of anything about yourself, coming against yourself. The way you do that is just be responsible. If you messed up, cool. Get it straight. Clean it up. Be responsible. Not everything that happened to you is your fault, but you can be responsible. Like, how are you going to respond to that? That's all. And once you make that commitment with that intention to say, I'll be impeccable to the word, expect your life to transform like that. Because what happens is, then what you see will move to the side. And bam, there you go. So my challenge to you is that in the next 48 hours, I want you to go out there and be yourself with everyone. Now, it doesn't mean you go to work and act crazy like a fool and then say, Elba told me so. No. What you get to do is be grounded, but don't lose your essence. And I want to tell you, there's two things you are going to discover, because I made that discovery about myself. And that is, one, you'll be empowered from this experience. And two, you'll be so much fun. You'll have fun with your own self, and everybody else around you will have so much fun. And you know why is that? Because you will then be free. Go out there and live your life to the fullest. And do not be afraid. I love you and talk to you soon. Bye.